Watching the replay, thank you so much. If you're tuning in live, let's say hello to the American flag. I don't know. I didn't have anything else to do at first. Hey, everyone. What's going on? Shooting on my front porch today, drinking some water. And I wanted to just touch base, see how everyone was doing, see if anybody had any questions about what's going on. And also to let anyone know that, you know, why sales are probably slow today. Unless you're not experiencing that, which you're probably in something else. Yeah, anyway, yeah, tell me where you're from. I see, hi, Devin from Arizona, Malcolm from Vancouver. I see some hey, here's James chiming in. Cool. Anna from New York. Hi, Scott. Clap, clap. Hi from Paris, France. Wow, that's awesome. Hi, let's see. Las Vegas. Hey, Scott from Chicago. Rima from Los Angeles. Ellie from Charlotte. Hey, Ellie. Nathan from Indiana. Hey, Scott. Hey, Scott. Laura from Memphis. Ivan from Denmark. Hi from Bremen. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Craig from, looks like Rhode Island. Thanks for all you do. No problem, Craig. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. Hopefully you're listening to the podcast. A Canadian Igloo. Hi from Darcy from Vegas. You guys are awesome. Hearts are already coming in, so I really appreciate that. I'm feeling the love. Hey, Darcy. Let's see. Calgary, Canada. Sitting at the Razorback football game and had to catch your scope. Rebecca. Oh, awesome, Rebecca. Hope you have a blast. Sounds like fun. The shirt looked amazing on you, too, the other day. Yo, Mama thinks I'm, I don't know, thinks I'm cool. George Bailey. Hey, George, thanks for the invite. Okay, cool. So I guess some people are inviting, which is awesome. Yeah, so sitting here, sipping on my big jug. Got a little quick story before we do dive into a little discussion here. I almost didn't make the Periscope. I actually almost didn't make it alive today. Scott, you're the man. George, thanks. Yeah, at Chris Record Orange Hearts. Oh, cool. Nice. Where's Brody? He's at, let me show you where Brody is. Brody. What's up, bud? Did you guys see him? Did I get up on him enough? I kind of had to turn the camera. He's sitting there. We're out on the front porch here, just hanging out. Yes, awesome. All right, cool. My son actually, he was like, hey, Dad, why don't we go run a couple miles? For those of you that don't know, I used to sprint a little bit, but not a long distance runner. I know 2 miles to a lot of people isn't a lot, but for me, 43 years old, didn't really sound like too much fun. But I said, you know what, I'll do it. And we did it. And I made it about a little over a mile and a half, and then I walked a little bit, and then I finished it off. But man, oh man, it whooped me. So yeah, just sitting back and now just relaxing a little bit. But yeah, burn off some calories. So anyway, that's what we did. So my son was trying to take advantage of my old age. But yeah, I wanted to quickly do a scope. I didn't do one yesterday. Just got really crazy busy. We drove to a soccer game. My son's friends were playing in a soccer game. But yeah, I wanted to touch base today. I know some of you have been asking, you know, like, when are we going to start seeing sales pick up on Amazon? And I kind of wanted to acknowledge today that your sales will probably be lower. It's technically a holiday here in the States, so we are, you know, going to experience a drop in sales. Even coming from like Friday, I noticed a little bit of a drop in my own sales. So don't stress out. Don't worry about it. They'll come back. Everyone is going to experience it across the board pretty much. So yeah, I wanted to kind of touch base, kind of make you feel like if you were thinking that, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. And then also talk a little bit about when we can expect the sales to start picking back up again. So let's get a little interaction going here. First off, if this is your first time attending one of my scopes, say yes or no. Just got my first shipment in my product today. Awesome. High five. Bang. Okay, I see yes. I see one yes. I see a lot of no's, so that means that all the no's must mean you've been here before, which is awesome. I've got one yes out of that whole batch. Okay. So why don't we do this real quick? If you would, swipe on the screen and share this with your followers or your Twitter followers. Yes, first timer. All right, cool. Welcome. I think it's Denise. Denise, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And for those of you, another first timer. Okay, yeah, that's Dennis. Or is it Dennis or Denise? Denise. Already did. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. I think that was Darcy. Darcy, thank you. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Scott Volker. I have a podcast that is called The Amazing Seller Podcast. You can find that at theamazingseller.com. I asked Denise if she wants to buy a garlic press. And only people that listen to the show know what the garlic press means. That's where the humor is. So yeah, that's funny. It's funny that only us will know about the garlic press and the jokes that have come up about the garlic press. If you know about the garlic press, you've been around the podcast for a while. But yeah, I just wanted to, again, welcome anyone that's new. These scopes, what I do here is really just kind of connect with really the true fans, I should say, of the show and the people that are just starting to discover this Periscope thing. It's really cool for me to be able to interact, talk about maybe an episode that just went live. I look forward to doing those more. Just answering questions, Q&A, or basically just giving you my thoughts, maybe a rant here and there. Started learning about internet marketing at Chris Record 3C Creature Capture Convert event. Oh, cool. I haven't heard of that event. So I'm sure it was good, but yeah, that's awesome. Did you hear? Was it? Do you know if it was Tyrone that was presenting? Because I know he said he was going to be at an event. I don't know if that was the event. Maybe you can give me a yes or a no. That'd be interesting to know. Yeah. So but anyway, so I wanted to just kind of again today just touch base with you guys, let you know I'm still here, I'm still alive. That run didn't kill me that I went on this morning. Lots of presenters. Okay, cool. Was Tyrone one of them? Do you know? He's an Amazon seller, private labeler, but he's also he's more or less a consultant and helps Amazon businesses grow for larger companies. I don't recall the name. Okay, cool. But so I guess my name was mentioned there. Is that what I'm assuming? That's why you're here, or that's how you found this? I'm just curious. Yeah. Anyway, the hearts are looking beautiful. It doesn't really go with the pink shirt. What do you think about the pink shirt? Yes or no? It's my son's shirt. Him and I can share shirts. Not sure if pink is the color or not. Rebecca, yes. It's funny. I'm liking it. Okay, cool. No. Okay. Michael says no. Just kidding. Okay, cool. Hello from San Francisco. Hey, what's going on? I don't have the name. Hello from San Francisco. Tell me your name. I see a big, long username there. Kinda not. Okay, Ivan says kinda not. TAS Nation, baby. All right, cool. So you must have read that Facebook post I just did, and we were talking about what we should call ourselves, right? Like, to address each other. Like, I belong to TAS Nation, which I think is cool. Tanner and lots of presenters there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so, I did just want to briefly, hello from Aubrey. Hey, Aubrey. Just wanted to briefly talk a little bit about that. Don't panic on the sales. The sales will come back. Today is a major holiday in the States. Everyone is barbecuing and everybody is with family and all that stuff. So don't necessarily worry about it. Now, if you are at a party yourself, network your product. Hey, Joe, how you doing? It's been a while since we talked. I sell a garlic press. I'm not sure if you use a garlic press. Do you use one? You do? Cool. Can I give you one and you can give me your honest feedback and review on that? I can send you over a link email. Can I do that, Joe? Oh, I can? Cool. The classic garlic press. Right. So that's how that would work, right? Hello from South Wales. Awesome. What's your name from Hello from South Wales? I see just the username, but it's just like a code name. But yeah, so that's how I'm always thinking, okay, Calman Smith, hey, what's going on? I'm always at parties and we're either talking about that type of stuff just out of casual conversation, or if I see someone that's using something that I might be able to get in there that's saying like, hey, I see you using this. Maybe you'd like to try one of my things that I sell, or it just comes up in conversation. So just a little side tip there for you. Always be thinking about ways that you can get honest and ethical reviews. That's if you're at a party. Neat tip. Cool, Darcy. Thank you. I'm always thinking, right? Like, I'm in the supermarket looking at product ideas, right? And you guys know that I came out of Lowe's the other day. I did a Periscope on that. I found a dryer vent type cleaner thing. And I'm like, this would make a cool product. Let's look at the packaging. So I'm always kind of like reverse engineering what's already out there selling on the shelves, because that can be private labeled. So why not just open your eyes and your ears while you're there, right? So I do that quite a bit. And it's just now it's natural. It's almost like that muscle memory. Like if you're an athlete, right? You're practicing your shot or you're practicing your swing. Over time, it just starts to get easier and you just don't even have to think about it anymore. So start training yourself to be conscious of that stuff, especially conversations at parties and stuff when you're there. So just a little tip there for you. Did anyone have any quick questions? I'm not going to take any more of your day. I know you guys are busy. Rebecca, you're at a game right now, so you're awesome for tuning in at an actual game, which is cool. So if you guys have any questions, anything right now, where you are in your business, let's do this real quick. Who has a product already listed on Amazon? Yes or no? Let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Thumbs up. Yes, Rebecca. Yes, a question. All right, that's cool. Let's have it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, a lot of people have products. Not yet. Yes. Let's see. Yes. All right, cool. Is Amazon consulting a doable business? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. If you want to be a consultant, I'm jumping in. Hold on one second. I'll get back to that. No, still researching. Rebecca, yes, I know you are. James, it looks like yes. Okay, cool. Cool. We got a lot of people with products right now. That's awesome. That's the hardest part, really, guys, is getting a product launched. Because a lot of people don't get past that nervous stage, right? Have you had a product bomb or not enough sales? Tell us about it. Yeah, I have. Actually, not. I don't call it a bomb. Product was down for 7 days. Amazon internal review, but I'm back on. Yeah, that can happen sometimes. Stuck finding my product is patented or not. Yeah, that you might have to contact an attorney on that if you're having any doubts on that. Was it the consulting that I was supposed to? See, that's the thing with Periscope. You get all these questions coming in. Launching second product. I bought a large amount of hair care at the closeout. That's good for retail ARB. First product order this week. Okay, cool. Yeah, is the consulting a viable business? Definitely. Because there's a lot of people in brick and mortar businesses, basically local people that don't know how to launch their product. So for you to come in and say, hey, product bomb experience. Thank you so much. This is why Periscope is so awesome. Yeah, the product bomb. Okay, it wasn't necessarily a bomb, and it's still right now producing between 2 and 5 sales, even in the slow time. Because the slow period is real, and people that have been listening to my podcast stuff know that I've said this before, is usually, and this has been going back years in e-commerce, is really like between like July, August, September, and even into October. The summer months are usually the slower parts. But what I did is my second product, I didn't do as much research in the depth of the market. And what that basically means is the first and second sellers were taking all of the sales. I didn't look deeper. Now what I do is I look at the first two, but then I also look maybe the 7th and 8th to make sure that they're selling at least 10 or 15 units a day. And if they are, then I know that I got enough depth deep in the actual market, and then I just want to go in and get 10% of those sales. So I didn't do that. With that being said, the product still sells 10 to 5 units per day, and I think that I'll still get that to a 10 or a 15 unit per day. It just will take a little bit longer, and it might peak in certain times of the year. So that's kind of like my experience of a fail, if you want to call it that. But if you launch that first product, do you go AliExpress route to source to 10 unit product order that got a sale the other day? No, I don't usually go AliExpress. I do have other people that have. I didn't know about it when I first started. So we just need to visit brick and mortar businesses. Yeah, or just pay attention when you go in stores and you see people making products or people are selling their own brand of products. Ask if they want that listed on Amazon, or if they are, and then take a percentage of that. Like, you can either do one thing. You can say, I can get it set up for you. I can set up your account. I can do all that stuff. It's going to be $3,000. And then from there, if you want me to maintain it, it's going to be 10% or 20% of all sales made through your channel. How many products do I currently have? Right now, if you count my variations, it is 7. And with that being said, one product is like 4 variations. So really, it's more or less like 3. But I'm working on my 4th, and that 4th one, I had a funny story the other day. I threw it up just to kind of test, not to see if it was going to sell. I wanted to test the process because I had a new label printed, and it was printed smaller. So I went ahead and I printed that, shipped it into Amazon, built out a listing that was really, really just not good. And then from there, I listed it, and it was crazy. Like, I don't know, a week later, I had 1 sale, and I didn't even try to get it. My obstacle is trying to figure out how many someone is selling. What does a good... Okay, so these are coming in kind of quick. Jungle Scout. If you're not using Jungle Scout, I recommend that you use Jungle Scout. That'll help you on the estimated sales and the units sold. If you are brand new and you don't know anything about Jungle Scout, I did an interview with the creator of that, and he did a video, and it's all on my blog at theamazingseller.com/56. theamazingseller.com/56. How much time do you spend on customer service per day? 15 minutes. That's about it. And actually right now I don't do it at all. I offloaded that to my wife, and she's doing it now in the morning. That's part of her morning routine, and she logs into our account, and then she basically has a template that I created, and she just uses that template unless there's something she has to actually answer. But usually it's just going in, seeing that someone left a seller feedback, and then from there we follow that up with, hey, thanks so much, would you mind leaving us a review as well? And I have a template for that. So I have an email sequence that I also share. You guys may or may not have gotten that yet. It's theamazingseller.com/email. Do you think 3,000 is enough to get going with first product? Absolutely. More than enough. I've got someone right now that posted it on our Facebook group, and he started with $500. Started on AliExpress. Hey, Bill from Boston just got here. Hey, Bill, what's going on? You a first-time scoper with us, or have you been here before? I have 520 units each of around 200 different SKUs of high-end salon quality hair. That sounds like a good market. It's a lot of SKUs though. I like to focus on a handful of SKUs and then really push the crap out of those and then get that momentum going versus spreading yourself too thin. A guy doesn't want to lower his price because he says his brand is exclusive. He's only sold 4 a month. Well, there you go. That's a problem. From day one. I'm sorry. Okay. So, what's the name, though? I see the username, but I don't see the name. Maybe I would recognize the name. Yeah, that's a tough thing. If you can't... Oh, Bill. Okay. Sorry, Bill. Oh, I see you now. I can see your icon. Yeah, I remember. I remember the hands crossed thing. Yeah. What's going on, Bill? Did you zoom resize the FNSQ on the test product label? Yeah, it actually got scaled down, and it still worked. I got it at Amazon discount at a salon closing. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. The thing is if you're going to reduce the price, you need to reduce the price only for promotional reasons. You want to get it to the premium price as quickly as possible, but you also want to be able to be competitive, but you don't want to quickly push yourself to the bottom. Are you registering all your brands as companies or trademarks to protect the brand names? No, I'm not. I just don't see a big need in that right now for myself. I know a lot of people get all tied up in all that stuff, and that holds people back. If I would have did that, it might have taken me another 6 months, and I wouldn't be recording this scope right now. So I'm an action taker, guys. You guys all know that. You guys have listened to the podcast. You guys know if I get an idea, I'm gonna snap on it. And it's what I've been doing my whole life. Sometimes I react too quickly, and I might make a mistake, but I learn really quick that I should maybe do something different. Brands, are you making individual websites and logos for each brand? Yeah, if it's a product brand, I'll make a unique product logo, but I don't necessarily take and register that brand, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, you always learn something from mistakes. Totally. I mean, we can learn everything in textbooks, but if we don't actually put it into action and test it, we won't know what actually works and what doesn't work. It might work different for you than it does for me, So, yeah, it's taking action, guys. Hey, those red hearts right now, whoever's jamming on the red hearts is doing an amazing job, and it's matching my pink shirt. Scott, are you pumping up for Q4? 100%, man. I'm fired up. I got an extra stockpile in my garage, about 2,000 units of my one product, and I also have another 3,000 on order. What's up, Scott? Dan Dub. Dan Dub is in the house. Dan Dub is one of my students. What's going on, man? High five. Bang. Yeah. Oh, I see some more color hearts now. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all your help. You're great. Oh, thanks, Andy. Appreciate that. Chris Recker teaches that we can take imperfect massive action. Totally agree with Chris. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Working for yourself. Do you miss having colleagues, the fellowship? No, because I have that in now I have people that are that come from my podcast. I've got that. I've got a community on Facebook. I've also got a private community now. That's kind of like my class and my students. And now we've created these relationships. I just had a meetup with over 40 people in Texas for our TAS community. So no, I'm loving this. This is amazing because we're able to network about our businesses together and help each other. And we're totally all on the same page, and we're all going for the same thing, and that's to build a really sustainable business. Quick question: do you recommend AmaSuite? Will it help the product selection process? Okay, well, I get this question a lot, and I'm going to answer this. What's the difference between AmaSuite and Jungle Scout? There's many differences, but if we're looking at just product research, AmaSuite is product discovery. Okay, if you have no idea what direction to go in, AmaSuite would be a great thing for you because you're going to be able to put in some categories and it's going to spit out products that fall into those categories, and then you can filter them down by the numbers that you want. Number of reviews, the price points, BSR, all that stuff. I'll talk about Jungle Scout in a second. Hey, Scott, you don't send your product directly to Amazon from the supplier. You receive it first. Yeah, 100%. And that's paid off big time in a couple instances. Discovery is the trouble. Yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah, AmaSuite then. And actually, if you go to, I'm trying to think, I had a link for that that I could have gotten you a discount. If you want to email me or go to my resource page, theamazingseller.com/resources, and there's a discount link there. I think $100 off. If you go there. And just a little disclaimer, if you did go through that, I would earn a commission and then you'd buy me a cup of coffee. And I'd appreciate that. But if not, no problem. $100 off though, I think what the discount is on that page. And then, let's see, are you going to any business expos next year? I'm looking to travel US next year. Not sure yet. We are looking to try to do a TAS meetup, an official one. Are you Amazon exclusive, or do you do multiple avenues, eBay, Shopify? Right now, just Amazon for this business. I have other little businesses that I run as well, online businesses. Back to the Jungle Scout thing, though. Now, Jungle Scout, hold that question for 1 second. How to rank for specific keyword? Great question. Jungle Scout. That one there is if you start to have some ideas, like you start thinking about a garlic press, then you type in garlic press, you're going to get all those results on that page. You use Jungle Scout to give you all the data pulled in from those results. So it really scrapes those pages. So that's really where Jungle Scout is really, really killer. What was that last question again? We answered the Jungle Scout one, the AmaSuite one. What was the other one? Help me remember here, guys. Keyword ranking, perfect. Yes. Okay. Okay. Very, very simple way, and that one is going to last forever if you do this, and that's pay-per-click. Amazon pay-per-click. Again, I'm going to give you another link, theamazingseller.com/PPC. Go read that post, listen to that podcast, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Glad to see you, the old glory flying. Yeah, exactly. Looking beautiful. The keyword ranking, this is how it works. Someone is going to search for your keyword, and in the beginning, they're not going to find you. Scott, you're a machine. Luke, hey, Luke. Thanks, man. Just doing my thing, you know what I mean? If you want to rank organically, you are not going to be able to rank. Do you know when your Ryan Moran podcast goes up? Yes, I think it's Monday. I think. Okay, so let's say, for example, you want to rank for garlic press. Well, you want to be on first page for garlic press. Well, day one, you're not going to be able to. But if you do pay-per-click, you're going to show up, if you want to bid high enough, on the search results. I'm trying to get in the thing here. You're going to be able to show up on the right-hand side or in the middle or down below. If someone then clicks on your listing, buys through your listing, Amazon is going to recognize that someone came and they looked for that keyword, they went to your listing, they bought, now they're going to rank you. Not just by one incidence. That has to happen over and over and over again. So that's how you force yourself to rank for those keywords. But you have to have good conversions, right? Meaning you have to have sales. How do you get sales? You have to have more reviews. So this way here, the people that are looking at it feel comfortable, and then they're going to buy your product. Then you're going to get more sales. The more sales you get, the more you're going to rank. And then when you rank, you're going to get more sales. And then when you get more sales, you're going to get more reviews. And it just keeps perpetuating. It just keeps going, going, going. That's the formula. How to check what I am currently ranking for. There's a couple different ones that you can use. You mean ranking for keywords themselves? There's the one, it is simple keyword Inspector, I think it is. Go to my resource page. It's there. theamazingseller.com/resources. And there's one there. You can actually scrape your listing and see the keywords. The other way you would have to do it is you would have to put them in yourself. And then actually have that pull it back. Does AmaSuite give estimated sales volumes like Jungle Scout? No, at this point in time, it does not. Just gives you a main BSR, and if you know what the BSR kind of is, then it'll give you an estimated one. And I know there's other tools out there that are kind of like Jungle Scout, but hey, thanks a lot. I can't pronounce the name. I don't know if that's your username, but thanks for that. You said I rock, so thank you. But as far as like, there's other imitations out there. Oh, Ankit, hey, what's up? Thank you for that. There's other imitators out there going after Jungle Scout that are coming on the scene, which they do a lot of the similar things. But the one thing that I have to say, and I've tried them just to kind of see how they're doing for the estimated sales, none of them are even close at this point. Jungle Scout is the closest, and the best with that is that it's actually a little bit under, which I'd rather have it under than over, so that way I'm not surprised that it's not what I thought it was going to be. Come to internet. I didn't see the date on that. Put that date back. Hearts are great, guys. You guys are doing a great job. You can, double tap. That gets you more hearts. And I might even do a contest in the future. Whoever has the most hearts by the end of a broadcast, maybe I'll give away like a 30-minute coaching call or something. That would be kind of cool. January 29th and 30th, 2016. Cool. And what is that event primarily? Is it a Amazon event or just an e-commerce? Chris Record TV. What is the keyword software as I don't see it in your resources? Okay, it should be under Simple Keyword Inspector. And it is on the resources page. If you go to keyword research, I think it is. Right there. So, yeah, it's there for sure. 3C conference. Create, capture, convert. Oh, okay, cool. So it's not just an Amazon event? Is that what you're saying? It's about creating, capturing, and converting. I haven't heard of that event. I'm going to have to ask around about that. Yeah. Okay. All types of internet marketing. Oh, so it's internet marketing based. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm cool with those events. I'm really looking at podcasting events, but also, some of those events are cool, but I'm also looking at doing something myself that I might do that would be more for a public one that anyone that's a TAS listener can go to as an official meetup. And we're also talking about possibly doing something where we might get 20 or 25 people together, but that's way in the future. We're just talking about that. We've had a lot of people that want to do what we did in Texas, which was really cool. We were able to sit around a round table and actually just mastermind like for hours. It was really cool, and walk through our businesses together. But yeah, just a quick reminder again, guys, if you want, swipe on the screen, click share. That would be awesome. George Bailey, are you still in here? Say something. Yes, George, would you? Say something, please. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, so that's pretty much my shtick today. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. I know I get on here with one little thing, and then we always turn it into a bunch of this, which is cool. At George Bailey is bestie with at Chris Reck. Okay, cool. Smiley face, awesome. Okay, so guys, have an amazing day, amazing weekend. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family, your friends, whatever you're hanging out with. Tips for shipping. There's a lot of tips. Live the dream, take action. I love that. That is awesome, Bill. Thank you. You're totally right. Yeah, there is some shipping tips. We're kind of running out of time, but I do everything by air. I only look at products that I can ship by air, and I do that so I don't have to run into any issues with freight forwarding. I know a lot of people do the other, and that's cool. Whatever works for you. Happy Labor Day, brother. Take action. Dan Dub, I will. Dan, we have a call tomorrow. Remember that, 4 o'clock. Happy AMZ Labor Day. Yes. Scott, do you do any drop shipping? I do not. Have an amazing weekend. Rebecca, you too. Enjoy the game, by the way. And I expect to see you on the call tomorrow, hopefully. Okay? Dan Dub, okay. All right. So, guys, have an amazing day. I really enjoy doing these. You guys know that. Share this, even if you're just going to share it on Facebook when you get off of here. I do have all of my... I have to get back for the call. Yes, you do. I have a channel or a page on my website too that's actually, I'm having these, anyone that I think are valuable, the scopes I'm having these recorded and then put up on my website on YouTube. So you can go to theamazingseller.com/scope. Okay, and you can go there and see all my past ones. I've done a couple of meetups where we actually recorded them live, which was awesome. And then also, and I plan to do more of them. And I just did one with a gentleman, Linwood, and we actually talked about Instagram. That one rocked. Great, Scott Scope today. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Hashtag Scott Scope. Okay, Scott Scope. Awesome. Tag it. Hashtag it. All right, so. Awesome. The hearts have been amazing. I feel the love. I feel all of the love, I guess. That's what you get from hearts, right? So I appreciate that. All right. Today is a TAS Nation Day. Awesome. TASers in the house. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. All right. And tomorrow is Monday, so we have an episode coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Hashtag TAS Nation. I love it, James. Keep rocking it, brother. All right, I'm going to kill this thing. Here we go.